Hello everyone, welcome back to our stream. Damn it, I forgot to update the title. 1 second, let me just do that very quickly. Today we are not drawing Andrea. Instead, what are we doing today? We are going to do a little bit more coding. This time we're gonna code in some bark system, dialogue system, I guess, for our game. So it's gonna be a very basic dialogue system, nothing too complex, but it's a start, you know. Because I do want to make this game a little bit more character focused. So here we are doing some coding. So let us see how is this going to go. Let's go. So outside of the stream, I've gotten a little bit of progress here. I've made this kind of like speech bubble where when the character are speaking, a character wants to speak, the speech bubble will kind of appear over there. Let me just bring this to the side here, adjust it. So like they'll bark out over here saying like, that hurts or something, blah 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 blah, and then the player can encourage them. I can say something that would give them morale, but you will have to know the character to figure out what exactly to say. So we'll see how this goes. So right now I have that already over there, but I got a feeling that I'm gonna need a response section, and I have that main text here. Um, uh, this system we could take kind of like how what they did in what's that game called again? Guardians of the Galaxy, the huddle. We're just gonna upgrade the huddle system a little bit. Maybe not even upgrade, just maintain how they do it. So let's try. What's the best way to do this? Because the dialogue could be long, could be short. So instead, maybe we could just put up what's the word? Just short responses like encourage or demean or something like that. You know, some short responses like that. So let's try it. So we got this. Maybe we need some buttons. Let me see if I have something like that in my resource here. Game making. Resource. There you go. Maybe some symbols, inputs. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe like we'll do this. Maybe let's go with maybe like a Q or a Q or E or something. This is a gamepad, so not quite. Maybe a Q keyboard, E keyboard. Maybe we can use this. Yeah, let's do this. So let's drag this into our sprites folder. There you go, keyboard prompts. Then we're gonna need to open our Sprite Editor and edit this thing. So I'm gonna take the someone bottom over there. So I wonder if we can just do keyboard prompts. This will be multiple. Let's try this. Looks good so far. And then let's slice it. Automatic. No, not automatic. By yeah, I guess automatic. Let's try to slice, see what happens. So we got the buttons like this. I think the pivot should be bottom, just bottom. Slice and apply. So now we should have the Q and E button over there for us to use. So this is the image of the bubble, and then the text. Let's put in 2 more images. Image 1 over here. We're gonna find the E button. I need to zoom in a little bit. Alright. Oh, that is so small. Big buttons, please. Good enough. Enter NXZXC, so up here. ASDF, more. There you go. Q and E. So those are the 2 that we want. So this one will be E. the right button there. Oh, another thing we need to change is that this button needs to be point. There you go, point no filter. That way it will stay pixelated no matter how big the image will be. So let's scale it down, preserve aspect for this one, put it maybe here, something like this. And then we'll put another one. Copy paste, we'll move it to the other side. And then we'll add in the Q button. Q, 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 Q. There you go. And of course, we start with people spamming stuff. So let's block him, and then let's add to block list in stream chat as well. There you go. Wonderful. Alright, so now we have this right here, and then we're gonna add the text that these buttons represent basically. So that's UI text mesh pro. Oh, actually, maybe not. I'll just copy this one. We'll rename this to bark, and then this one we'll move it to the side and say response 2. Response 2, and then we can copy paste, and then we'll bring it over here, and it becomes response 1. Alright, this one, let's make it align right like that, and this one will align left like that. There you go. Nice. Beautiful. And with this, it should move around all together. Yeah. There you go. So here, response 1. And over here, response 2. And this here will be, this is my call out, Herupu. Alright. So basically, whenever someone has a call out, the whole thing will appear, and the player can choose which response they want to say in that particular moment. So we have that. That's good. Next, we're gonna need to have basically a code that will handle all the movements in here. So let's do add component, UI combat bark. Let's go with that. Combat bark. There you go. So now this combat bark will need 3 things. We'll need the main call out, the first response, and the second response. So let's get to that. Takes a while to load. There you go. Alright. So first of all, we're gonna need a serialized field string string callout, and then we get string responses. Maybe, yeah, let's make it an array, because why not? Or maybe there's a, I think it was a duplex, no, pair, no, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's like a data type that's like a pair of objects. Let me see if there is such a thing. Data type C# pair. Pairs. You know, just only key value pair. That's it. Tuple. There you go. That's the one I'm looking for. Tuple. Apparently that's not a thing. Oh, maybe I'd have to string, comma, string maybe? No, that's not a thing, tuple? System, I see. So I guess I have to put in using system. Oh, but I'm worried that if we use tuple, it might not appear in the inspector. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's not do that. We'll just do a basic string response 1 and then string str response 2. Alright, there you go. So now that we have the response, we want the text to appear first and then the various displays. So first let's do a header here just for organization's sake. Text data, and then we also have header. This will be the elements. There you go. So serialized field. We're gonna need a text mesh pro in here using text using tm pro. So text mesh pro UGUI, text callout. I can make this multiple. We can have text response 1, text response 2, and then we're gonna need an image. Oh, so we're gonna need to using Unity engine .ui. There you go. So we're gonna need here image response 1, and then a second one, image response 2. So now we have one for the big one for this other two, and then we have just the general idea. I think I'm gonna get a serialized field background as well, actually. So it'll be image img background, and there you go. Now we have all this. We're gonna need to pull out. You need to have a function that people can call, and it will run the whole text display and everything, and maybe a duration before the callout function is disabled. So let's go with we're gonna have another head. Actually, we're gonna put another header over here. We're gonna put in animation variable, basically animation variable. So we're gonna wait for basically the wait duration. So we're gonna have a duration of how long for the text to appear. So duration callout for the callout to appear, and then we're gonna have how long the callout stays. So duration life, we're gonna call that, and I think that's it. So we can use this as a variable. I'm gonna say actually, you know what, maybe not do this. We'll just do duration life. By default, duration life, we're gonna give the player 5 seconds to respond, as they won't be able to. With that, I feel like it's pretty long, but it's okay. We want the player to answer it. So we're gonna have a public void function. We're gonna call it show text, basically, where what it's going to do is it is going to first set up the text. So public void setup callout. So the function is gonna take string callout, string response 1, string response 2, and maybe even a bool. 1 is correct. That way we can use this as a the function also tells which one is the correct one. So we can set up the callout like that. So string callout will be equals to callout. String response will be equals to response. And then string response2 would equals to response2. And then we're also gonna get bool here, 1 is correct. So by default we're gonna make, I guess by default we're gonna make it, that's the correct one. So finally 1 is correct. This 1 is correct equals to 1 is correct. Alright, so now that we have this set up, it will set up all the variables, and then now we can actually show. By default, all of them are going to be invisible, so we're gonna have to adjust the color here basically. So first of all, when you ask them to show text, we're gonna need to, you need a private variable that resets everything to hide. So let's do that. Private void reset callout. So this will basically set everything to hidden. So string callout equals to string callout dot text. Oh no, not string callout. Sorry, text callout. There you go. String callout dot text equals to just empty. Text response equals dot text equals to empty. Text response2 dot text equals to empty. The image, all of the image will be, well, image response 1, I guess we'll make it scaling so that it kind of boom. Oh, there you go, we got another one. Hey, you are promoting about increase your viewers, thank you, but I don't think I need it. Let's keep promotion out of the text chat there, Reggae Padawan. Alright, so now once do we have what do you call, once we have this reset callout over here, we want to hide the images in the background. So first of all, image background dot scale. I'm gonna go with scale because oh shit, game object dot local dot oh, I could just do transform from over here dot local scale. There you go. I'm gonna make it vector 0. So basically the scales of all the images will be 0. Image response 1 and image response 2. So all of them will be minimized. Hey, Crit, welcome. This is a game I'm coding while I am doing some, what do you call, game in terms of D&D. I'm actually also working on a video game. I call it Project Brightest Dungeon because it's heavily inspired by the Darkest Dungeon right now. So yeah, feel free to hang out, just chat or something. Yeah, up to you. I'm just gonna sit here and do some coding, and let me know if you have any questions or something. I'll be free to nice to have someone hanging out. Alright, so now that we get the functions over here, so now when we, like for example at the start, if we call out reset call out there at the very start, total, oh damn, your wife's like, she works as a programmer or something? So the error over here means actually I did not set up any of the variables. I need to plug these in. So let's see, the bark is the callout text, image is down here, this is the second response, so response 2. Yeah, we're gonna make a programmer socks joke, but it's hey, be kind. Sorry, where was I? But yeah, I see, that's so cool. Like I'm I do programming at work as well, but it's not like our main thing or anything. I manage a website, so sometimes it requires me to do a little bit of coding here and there. This is like at home with all this is where I actually do a lot of the coding myself. But otherwise, it's more like managing things, really. Bubble. Alright, so this will be the image background. We got an E there, Q here. Duration, let's give it 5 seconds and let's try it. Now all of it should disappear. Beautiful. Alright, so now that we got the, what do you call, the bubble to disappear, we want to make it appear. Well, it's really cool that, because in from where I'm from, coding's not an actual like education. Not everybody are taught programming. I am, because I'm in a like one of those sciencey school where they only teach sciences and then teach you some Photoshop and coding here and there. But yeah, most people don't really get. So that's pretty cool actually that your school actually teaches programming. Alright, so first of all, when we want to show text is I want to assign it to all this. So text callout dot text equals to, oh no, we can just do I went to an engineering school, but see that's the thing. That's what I kind of realized as well. Like programming, like maybe it's because people who program are kind of like a certain group of people, the ones that are not very sociable and everything. Because even in my course as well, the teachers aren't the best at teaching. They might know their stuff very well, but when it comes to actually coding is actually like, teaching, it's not that great. Outdated programs. Oh damn. Uh, Luckily, all the ones that I've learned is currently being used at least. Well, the main thing that they try to teach at my place is how they teach you how to learn programming language. That way, when they give you tasks, you learn the programming language yourself. All right. So we got text called out here. Let's put in the other ones here. Text response 1, text response 2. Yeah. So that way, you know, when we are actually in the world, and then there's new programming language, we don't just we're not entirely lost. We know what to do at least. But then text callout dot. Now I remember something. It only there's a variable that tells you only shows a certain number. I don't know what. Was it show? Nope, not show. Text bounds maybe. What is text? Nope, not text bounds. It's for the weekend, by the way. Well, if we are actually doing the Among Us thing, I actually have basically mostly prepared that, because that is a one shot that I have ran before, and I have the document right here. All the like I wanted to make it like into a proper module, basically I could post on Reddit and see what people think and test it out. But it's mostly there. It's ready to run and everything. If we're running the Amongst Us, or as you put it, what was it? Betwixt. Ah, shit. I can't remember. What was it again? It was betwixt something. I can't remember. But yeah, I had all this for us to actually run through if we do. Betwixt ourselves. Yes, let me just do that right now. There you go. Betwixt ourselves. There you go. I like that. I like that name, to be honest. That's really good. So yeah. Actually, I could share this to you so that you can have a read or something, because the other players might have had experience about it already. Copy URL here. I'll post it in our what do you call in our group. Looks like everybody replied. I did not realize the replies. Thanks for the replies. Alright, great. Others might would played this game before. Here's a link to the PDF if you wanna give it a read. It's not a story focused one shot, but we'll get to explore the ship a bit. There you go. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's still mostly D&D. It's just basically the way I write the amongst us, the betwixt ourselves, and also the other one was Field of Light and Fire. Is I was just trying to convert Battle Royale and the amongst us game into D&D. So it still has that kind of like story mechanics format, but at the same time, I want it to be able to, like, you can play it again and again and still have fun. The point is for you to have fun with your friends, you know, for a one shot where you don't want to prepare too much but you still want to have fun, so you can just take this module and play it with your friends. That's the goal. But yeah, once I've done this, then I could like properly share it, that there is still a lot of things that I need to do, but most of it is there already, thank God. And you know, you can always play as the monster as well, aka the imposter. Barrow trauma. Ooh, is that the one, what do you call, the submarine thing? Where people can like control the ship, and then there's a bunch of monster eldritch beings on the outside of the ship. Because that really sounds exactly like this game mode that I have here. Yeah, alright. I mean, like, if you're up for it, man, just set up a time, really. I am up for it. Oh God. Is it like what I want to know is it like a one-time game? Like, is it a like Amongst Us where you play and then you die and then that's it? Or is it more like a 7 days to die kind of situation, or arc where it's a long campaign that you play together? Ah, I see. So it's a one. Oh, so there is a one shot and there is a campaign. Is there a traitor in the campaign one? Are there like it? Because you said there's a one shot version and then there's a campaign version of the game. Like, is there like the traitor? Is that a thing in the campaign one? Min height, min width, max width. Maybe it's max something. Visible characters. Yes, found it. Oh damn. Okay. Oh, that'll be interesting. Playing a traitor for the whole campaign. All right. Hey, the Twitch stream is okay, right? Because on my screen over here it's saying Twitch is offline. Just want to make sure that you can still actually hear and everything. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, fair, fair, fair. Alright, maximum visible character, we gotta make it all 0. Oh, ended up blowing half the sub in like 3 hours. See, that's what I did with. I played a couple of board games as well. What it's called, Dead of Winter. For Dead of Winter, it's kind of similar where you have a betrayer mechanic, and usually I play as like, I'm like a normal guy. I'm helping them out most of the time until right at the very end I just kill, twist knife, you're all dead. Mainly because I'm more convincing at lying when I'm actually trying to help the survivors. Alright, so shotgun him to death while Anders repeatedly. Oh god. It sounds scary, but does sound cool. Let's set out a time, man. Actually, we'll figure out a time that we can just play it together. Maybe Sunday night after the session or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Alright. Got this, and then we're gonna. So this one, if we want to make the text run, we're gonna have to make what we call I enumerate a coroutine. Coroutine response. Have session after session. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Unfortunate. How when is your session, to be specific? Because I don't want to overrun the campaign, because I tend to run like 4 to 5 hours sometimes, so I'm kind of worried. Around this time tomorrow should be good, actually. We could, yeah. Usually I'm just gonna do coding or something, but if you want a game, we could do it. I'ma stream it though. Oh wait, I don't have barotrauma yet. I just realized. How expensive that game? I might need to give it a look, because I don't have that game yet. I've heard of it, never bought it. Especially since I just bought a couple of games just now. Oh, okay. $5. Okay, that's not bad. I can get that. Coroutine, show text. So first things first, we need to show callout pop up options, like that. So to show callout, all we need to do is just while text callout dot max visible character is less than text callout dot text callout dot text dot length. And then we're gonna text callout dot max visible characters plus like that. Recommend giving the tutorial. All right, yeah. I'll definitely get to that before we actually play. So you can put 5 reactive blows. That fair enough. I will do my best to not blow up the submarine before before we get anywhere. Ah. But so, like, is it a story focused game, or is more kind of like a survival focused game? Because from what I can see, I thought it was like a lore, basically like kind of like a story mode, a co-op story mode. But if there's a betrayer and everything, I guess it's more like a one shot kind of thing. Max visible character. So that way it will show everything, and then we can. Oh, I need to yield return null after every frame, and then we're gonna yield. Oh, actually not yield return null, but like yield return new. Wait for 0.05 seconds or something per character. 0.1 second maybe per character. Sure. Humans discovered interstellar travel and colonized Europa. I think it was one of the moons of the Jupiter, yeah. Or one moon of the Jupiter. No, the Jupiter has, the big ones definitely have multiple. That one at least I can remember. Okay, so we are actually in space. Well, it's on another planet, but like not on Earth. I thought it's kind of like our world, basically on Earth. Wait, that's cool. Yield return null, I guess. first here, and then we're gonna show the two options. So scale equals, I guess we're gonna go float. Scale equals to 0, and then float animation, we're gonna do it maybe half a second, not too long, half a second. So the humans' entire planet is completely frozen and radioactive, so the human dug beneath the ice and create settlements under the water, with ice serving as a shield from the radiation. That makes sense, I guess. So the monsters, and they didn't realize the monsters were there, or it's just a common thing like, all right, there's monsters in here, we're just gonna have to deal with it. While scale is less than 1, we are going to scale up the images. So let's go img response dot transform dot local scale equals to vector 3.1 times scale. And I get the other one as well. Oh, actually maybe slightly later. Yeah. So the deeper you go, the more likely you're... yeah, that one I definitely saw the monsters. The monsters are spooky as shit. I saw like I think I watched one of the YouTubers I watched, Kaif. I'm not sure if you've seen him. Like he played that game, and there's like these huge spiked monsters with like red eyes and shit. It's certainly creepy. Reminds me the first time when I went when I played Terraria, and I went into that catacomb on the end of the map, and then there's the huge skeleton that just jumps out from the deep and just kills you in one hit. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll make it large. I guess these things don't one-shot you if you're in the submarine. Okay, yeah, that's good. Actually, even from what I see, like you are pretty tough in that game, right? It's not like the monsters one-shot you like the skeletons. Man, like I got messages from YouTube, but it's just spamming weird sites onto my chat, just blocking them one by one right now. Slowly tear your sub apart while you desperately try to put 50 different variants. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what's that other game? Was it FTL, where like you control like some people on the ship and try to survive? Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that. This one, I guess we'll just put 99 for this one. We're gonna go start coroutine here. Coroutine show text. Blam. Yeah, Barotar Murder honestly does feel a lot like a mix between FTL, Among Us, and Subnautica. Fair. That's usually how you make games, just like try to mix between the two games that you like. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and this time it really looks like it works. I really love the art style as well. It's really horror. For the campaign, having trader on board is completely optional. Okay. Yeah, fair. Cause long, what do you call, long term with the traitor, it might be painful. It might be boring for the traitor as well. Cause like sometimes you just have to like wait there and do nothing until the end. Have you ever got to the end, quote unquote, if there is such a thing as an end to the game? Da, 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 da. show text. Alright, so this looks good. So let's try and see if this works, shall we? I'm gonna change here, response 1, response 2, and this is a call out Herupu. And if you're gonna stream Barotrauma, I suggest changing your avatar to the Watcher. It's a Barotraumatic Beholder, basically. Alright, I will definitely look into that. Though, actually, might as well. What was it? The Watcher Barotrauma. Let's see. The Watcher Barotrauma. That's the one that I saw! That's the one that I saw! It's fucking creepy as shit. Look at that thing. What the fuck? I just need to put some spikes on my head and I'm cool. Look at the monsters, man. Fucking hell. Oh damn, nice. Alright. So the goal is to find the final boss and beat it, is it? Or is there like mini goals as you continue through the campaign? There you go. It did not show. Wonderful. So right now the problem is the scale is still 0 there. Oh, looks like I have just entered an infinite loop. If you can't stop it, that's usually why. Ah, I think it's because the scale, I did not increase it. That's why. Alright, so it looks like I'm crashing my application, boys. Let's go. Where is it? Unity. Die. That's why you always put yield in this thing. I feel just put yield return. Nah, that's when yield return null because I want it to be smooth. And then scale plus equals to 1 over the period of 0.5 seconds. So 1 over animation. We start taking on was this so basically we chased this hammerhead monster and it fled in deeper away from us, and at one point we did a 180 slap into you guys. All right, you guys started taking on water and sinking deeper and deeper while the hammerhead was doing further damage. Eventually you guys went to further just accidentally found the boss. Not sure if killing it is actually the end game. I see. Okay, so the campaign is just survival, basically like a survival game. So what, there's like hunger, food, oxygen, that kind of stuff in the game, I'm assuming. Do we have to fish? Do we have to kill the big monsters for food? That'll be cool. Missions and reputation. I see. Alright, that sounds cool. Feel like times animation might be good here. No, I want it to be half a second, so so this is kind of correct actually. Divide by animation, and then I just need to times time dot delta time. There you go. If missions represent more daunting enemies as time goes on. Okay, yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. I wonder if there's like some I do wonder like if there are like if defeating the final boss is like the actual end goal or something, like what's the word, like Minecraft's Ender Dragon, basically, you know, like the final boss that you aim to defeat. Animation. Alright, there you go. So now I need to relaunch the Unity project. It's, oh no, it's being used by another process. That's not good. Try again. What is using it? Cancel, I guess. Let's try again. Now I'm having issue with this. It's already open. Alright. That's weird. Okay. Oh, it's importing there. There you go. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Alright. Hopefully everything is there. Oh no, it doesn't look like it's there. I have to redo it. 9! I have to remember to save shit, man. Yeah, the tech bubble's not there. I'm gonna have to redo it. Alright, that's fine. So technically there is an end, but it's just to travel down. Ah, I see, I see. So the goal is to travel down then. Alright, fair enough. Alright. First let's create an empty container callout. I need to change the camera to 8. That way when we zoom in here, camera is a bit zoomed out. We can see all the fighters and everything. Alright, that's cool. Just keep heading right on the world map. Eventually you get a teaser for the actual ending. Oh, okay. So is it still in alpha yet? Still or something? Gonna open it up. Insert an image. UI image. I got the image right here for the thing. The thing needs to preserve aspect ratio. It's one of the Greek alphabet stages for sure. Alright, okay, that's one of the okay, I get it. Took me a while to process that. Not sure. Fair enough. Alright. I'm assuming I get the feeling it's alpha. Indie games are usually more they're more complete when they come to Steam on this Greek alphabet testing stages, as you put it. Let me just put in there, lower the font to 20 maybe, and voila. This is the callout. This is the bubble. The bubble will have UI combat bark. There you go. That's beautiful. And then we need to have 2 buttons. UI image. Put it over here. Let's make it maybe 50 and 50. Project Zomboy. I've never actually played that. How was it? Cause from what I can see, at least it looks like a Diablo-esque kind of game, but in a zombie apocalypse. Realistic zombie survival. I mean, I played quite a bit of zombie. It's not survival per se, because usually it's not realistic per se, because usually I play. What's that game called? 7 Days to Die. I played with my other a group of friends, basically. Like the other day I streamed with him, Katat Chomot. Like he's one of the people that I play 7 Days to Die with. But beyond that, I know I played some zombie games, but not much to be honest. Because again, I'm mostly in games for the story, and a lot of zombie. When it comes to zombie survival, there's not much story. There are like lore to be discovered, but there's not much story per se. Base building and survival. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. Yeah, I need to try one by one. I also just bought some other games as well just now, so might need to chill down a little bit on my game spending spree there. Zombie combo is taking on group for yeah, that's fair enough. That you shouldn't be able to just melee a large group of zombie. There you go. 3 types of injuries. Elaborate, please. Scratches, lacerations, and bites. I'm assuming the bites are the worst because you can turn into zombies yourself. go. Scratches the 50 chat. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, damn. No cure. God damn. Alright. So do you like swap characters pretty regularly then if that's the case? There. Left align. We'll reduce the size of the box a bit. Maybe make it longer. For longer responses. This is response 2. And then we'll copy paste it and pull it to the other side, and we'll call you response 1. And this is right aligned, and there you go. The idea is to try to see how far you can get without dying, especially there are skills that don't transfer between characters. Well, yeah, fair enough. It's a survival game. That's usually how survival games goes. Why is the zombie fight so hard though? I'm wondering that. Like, is it because like there's no guns, so you have to rely on melee or something? Or even guns will not help you much in this game? There you go. Let's save that so that I don't lose everything again. Text callout. Text response 2, response 1. Image response 1 is Q, image response 2, and then the background. This is a callout, help, response 1, and then response 2. Save. So now when we play this, it should. Okay, it still doesn't pop out. Something is wrong then. There are guns, but guns are basically dinner bells for the whole city. I see. You'll hit one and the other 3 overtake them. I see. Okay. So it's really, really difficult just to survive then. Oh. That I'm not quite sure. Melee combat. Yeah. Like, if it's like really hardcore kind of thing, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, cause usually, like, I play games for the story. If not for the story, then maybe like skill, maybe like the strategy around about it. But like if it's having to think about macro about that might be a bit difficult for me, in my opinion. I could definitely give it a try, but yeah, need to pick and choose my games. Mainly because I don't have the money for it. Alright, bubble's not coming out. I need to figure out why. Scene. We got the bubble over there. Let's figure it out. Alright, so the bubble right now is 0. That means the scale might not be working. So I need to check on the code. Text callout visible character. The scale should be increasing. Let's debug on the scale and see what the scale is coming up to now. Debug log scale. When I was doing some LARPing, oh damn, how to take on group fights alone, the secret position yourself. Yep, that's true. Same tactical. Yeah, if it's trying to be realistic, then I'm assuming real world tactics would certainly work as well. So yeah, fair enough. Okay, I think I know why. I'm gonna need to put it up here. I need to pop up the thing first. Like that, but this one is the image background. I'm assuming like find a choke point and then just swing your baseball bat at anyone that tries to come to you. There you go. It's working. Okay, also I guess this one, the text chats, the responses, I should put it under the correct button like that. That way they will scale up together. Save and let's try again. Pop appears, this is a callout, help, and boop. Okay, that's way too long if you ask me. Let's shorten it to 0.1 second and the text make it 0.05, double the speed. And another one. Block user on YouTube and active block list on Restream chat. There you go. Combat is surprisingly deep. Alright, alright. So you're gonna have to make tactical decisions basically. I see, I see. Yeah. So it's a tactical decision on. It's not just swinging your bat and see and hope it works. I hope the zombie dies. Much better. Although I feel like I could go faster. Let's just try one more time. And you can also step on their chest and stand on them in order to keep them down on the ground. Is there a reason why you wouldn't want to just finish off a zombie that's already on the ground? Ah, I see. To give you time to bash the other one first. Okay, because I'm assuming the zombies might overwhelm you if you just focus on one at a time. Alright, there you go. Let's call out, help, and then we got the response. Then we will know which response to go for. Alright. This is good. Now this means each character will need to have a response, a reply, and then also what's the correct reply for them. So I feel I have to make a new scriptable object for this. So scriptable objects here. Scripts. Let's create a new C# script. We'll call it callouts. Callouts. Alright, this will be a scriptable object. I will need maybe the stick committed preset here. I'll need this part over here. So I can recommend really good Zomboid series. Oh, that'd be good actually. Yeah, I'm running out of things to watch because I feel like I've been watching way too much things. What do you call that right now? Does the most difficult challenge? Okay, that sounds interesting. Content becomes ascended. Is this one of those moments where like me, I started worshipping a yucca plant in 7 Days to Die? Yucca god. People who play 7 Days to Die with me will understand. Yucca god. Right, string str callouts string str response 1 string. Oh no, I'll just go callout response 1 response 2 bool correct response. This man went straight philosophical on us. So the 2 a.m. kind of ascended. You know what? I think I get that. Yep. I think I can swing with that. And then we're gonna go serialize feel on all of these guys. And then we're gonna get some getters. So public string callout. We get callout. And we're gonna do this for each one. Callout. We get response 1, response 2, and then we got correct response. Bool. This returns correct response, returns response 2, return response 1. As my alright, go lay it on me, Sherlock. My potato farm, my different. Okay, fair enough. My potato farm flourishes. My depression reaches on. Games can do that too sometimes, yes. I feel like I can relate to that. Not the potato farm part, but yes. Alright, let's add some scriptable objects here. Create new folder for callouts only. And then we can do... Actually, should it be a scriptable object? Now that I think about it, I don't think it should be a scriptable object. It should just be a data like this, but it needs to be a system serializable data. That way, when a character, for example, so let's go, this one will have to be on the combatant preset, perfect. We can go header here, and we can go roleplay. And this one will have a bunch of callouts for just callouts basically. On a serious note, you can expect quotes like consume my heart away, sick with desire, and fastened to a dying animal. It knows not what it is, and gather me into the artifice of it. Man, this guy should be a story writer. His lines are superb. If he improvises those, this guy is just. If someone can improvise those kinds of line, I feel like they are really, really deep in there. He's the sanity is slowly being chipped away. Alright, I don't think I need this callout folder anymore. Let's delete that, because instead we're gonna go to combatant preset Angela. Oh, it's not there. I need to serialize field like that. He single-handedly went from 50. Oh wow, damn! There I get the first 300k from the series. Yeah, dude, that sounds good, man. When you find your thing, I mean, he sounds like an interesting person to just listen to. Just the philosophical rants by the sounds of it that he goes on. Alright, so this one we're gonna just put in some sample here. Encourage or reprimand. That's a bit obvious, but sure. Correct response is 1, so there you go. I'm the embodiment of look hard. I can talk about my interests. Hey, look, when you talk about your interests, if you ask me, it kind of brings out a certain kind of like confidence in you, you know? So like if you have your interests, wear it like a lighthouse, because you know the point of lighthouse is so that people can find you. That way you can that way like when people see that you are interested in those things, they can kind of go up to you and like, hey, you like those things too. So that's why like even at office I talk the fact that I do streams, I do play games, I play D&D. So when you just put it out there, people can see it. Honestly, that's how you make like long-lasting friends. Like not because of networking herder. I'm really bad at that, by the way. But talking about interest like this, it's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Don't be shy. Don't apologize. You're awesome. Drunken dark. You know what? That sounds awesome. Just just Dark Souls rant. You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. People who are you like really into Dark Souls? Because the people that I know that that likes Dark Souls are like really into the Dark Souls and lore and shit. Poor woman spent 3 hours listening to me talk and then kiss me. Hey, if she kissed you, it means you're doing something right, right? That's how I ever met. Aw, that's sweet. Hey, lucky you. If a girl can actually kiss you after through all that, hey, maybe she likes the same thing. Maybe she just really likes you, and I think both is a win. If she really likes you, then she doesn't mind, even if she doesn't, agree with your what do you call agree with your hobbies. She's still like willing to listen and everything. So awesome. You're not huge on the lore. Instead, you like the story of the first one. Ah, I see. Actually, I never actually really got into Dark Souls. Like, I do see, like, the fandom is really huge and everything, but I tried the first Dark Souls and it's really hard for me. Like, it feels sluggish, the controls. Makes it really hard for me to get into it, especially with the attack buttons being the bumper button. That's a bit off for me. That's not what I'm used to, basically. But hey, to people who like them, like I've seen some awesome work from people of those. But yeah, yeah, you told me about that Darkest Dungeon. Oh man, that game. I should get back into that. I have so many games to play. God damn it. If you ever Dark Souls 1 has a notoriously terrible. Ah, okay, so it is just Dark Souls 1 maybe. But if you ever get into the groove of things, the whole game starts to make sense, and this kind of mentality that unlocks that you can simply understand the game. Maybe, man. I don't think I played that far though. To be fair, I got through kind of like the tutorial area, then you get carried off by the raven and shit. But then like I got through an area where there's a bunch of skeletons, and then I remember taking an elevator downwards, and then everything there is so hard, and I died so many times. I have no idea where to go in that game. Yeah, I have no idea where I was. I just went through it. That's the wrong way to go. Hey man, I just go and that's almost it. Well, now I know. I don't like reading guides and shit, so I tried to go in blind, and boy, was I blind. Another path that leads to a more reasonable challenge. Yeah, I don't think I found that path, especially since I was like, I really want that souls, I really want that souls that I drop, and I keep going there again and again. Yeah. I'll most probably get to it sometime in the future. But for now, I feel like playing some indie games. I just bought this game. Can't remember what it's called. Witch Myth or something. It's kind of like a crafting puzzle game. Yeah, I like crafting. I like puzzles, so I might try that actually. But if you give it a try if you like it, it's really good experience and not even just like haha fun game but more personal. Really? Okay. I mean, yeah. That I do want to get into it, especially with the Sekiro and Bloodborne and all that. I do want to give it a try, but maybe sometime in the future. Overcoming it changes you. I do like my challenges. Don't get me wrong. I do like my challenges, but I like to feel fair. Witchfoot is terrifying? Wait. Did I just buy a horror game? I thought it's like a simple crafting cutesy crafting witch survival game. Oh no. Please. I don't want to be scared. Okay, good. I'm not good with horror games as you can tell. I'm more of a story chillax kind of guy. So we do drawing, we do D&D. Let's not do horror stuff. Ugh. Darkwood. Okay, I've never done that. Oh, wait, was that the top-down like kind of like twin stick kind of shooter kind of thing where you are like in a forest and you try to survive? I remember seeing that, and yes, it was. Like, I don't think there was much monster or anything, but god damn, it was like it was less of a jump scare horror and more kind of like that looming threat kind of feeling around you. Proper horror through and through. Yeah. Well, that horror games definitely no. I think the last horror game I played was Dead Space, and that's because I can shoot things. Even then, I had to like play the bright room, low volume. None of that shit. Something about Slavs that enables you guys to write horror and tragedies really well. Huh. I do agree. I kind of like the just kind of like the general European kind of area. I really like the whole horror stuff that's done over there. The no not the horror, sorry, kind of like the what do you call that, fairy tale. The fairy tale has kind of like a really dark undertone to them usually, and that kind it's really cool for that one. Folklore, that's the word, folklore. Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna copy this to Deckard. Alright, we're just going through. The last parts here. Barotrauma can be spooky at first. Yeah, I know. It does, but the mechanics does look cool though. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, exactly. Let's see, horror games are much better when you can kill the thing that is scaring you. Yo, Cookie, welcome. We'll just be critical and I just hang in here and chat. Welcome, welcome. Huzzah! And let's say, slow down. Let's go with that. Slow down. What kind of game am I making? I am, well, according to the name, it is a dark project Brightest Dungeon. So basically, it is a ripoff of Darkest Dungeon on the surface, at least. So the general idea is kind of similar, but I kind of extended it a little bit, basically, where the focus is more on the characters rather than like I want the character to survive rather than the character to die. So it's about building relationship between the characters and everything. That's kind of the general idea, and of course I kind of added a little bit more where it's about, customizing your party a little bit so you can add levels to your character's race, weapons, classes, and so on. So it's all there. It's all there. But right now, it's of course still in the very, very early phase. As you can see, even the images are using assets from the Darkest Dungeon game itself. So I'm just gonna go through, get the mechanics done first. But yeah. For sure, for sure. Once I can have like a proper beta version and everything, I got the arts ready, I will definitely give it to basically you guys just test it out and just see. All right, so we got the callouts done for Deckard. Next is Lupin. First one is, what do you think about that? Uh, One strike, one kill. Because Lupin's edgy like that. That's all, and nice work. So with Lupin, you're gonna have to go with the "that's all" response. Oh, actually, maybe I should later, later, later. So we got another call out. This one is when if he's hurt. So we shall, let's say, damn it. You can reprimand him. Get up, boy. Or you can say, you need help. Be kind, you need help, but the correct response is you gotta be harsh with him. He doesn't like to be treated nice because he's edgy like that. Ugh. And finally, we got, what's the next one? Take that. So attacking. So let's go with. Is that all you can do? Let's go. Is that all you can do? A bit edgy, but that works. So we're gonna put in there. We're just gonna remind him vigilance, Lupin. Just basically just reprimand him, remind him that you need to be vigilant, and the other one will just say, "You can't be this." There you go. A bit cocky over there, but the response is, you need to remind him to be vigilant. Alright, so we got this one. Finally, Winona. Winona's a serious wizard, so I will go like edgy a little bit. Arcane take you. We can praise her. Nice spell work. Is the correct response. This one will be an obvious one, basically. So the other one will be and take my blade. Arcane take you. And my blade as well, something like that. I don't know. Figure it out later. This is just placeholder. And my blade as well. Then another call out. This one if when they're hurt. Damn it. I was careless. We can kind of like help her a little bit. You're not done yet. Let's go with that. You're not done yet. And then the other one is kind of, oh, so you need healing kind of thing. Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? And then finally, this is when they cast a spell. Nova Sphere. Something like that. I don't know. Just cheer her on, or just stay quiet. Obviously, cheer her on. Alright, so we got the call out for all three characters. So now at random times of the game, we are going to call out to this bubble and then fill in and then try to make it appear. So let's go with that. So I guess we'll do it first at the start of each round and we'll see how it goes. Combat control, there you go. Oh, actually UI combat controller, we might need to have an element here. This one will be the barks. Serious feel. We need the UI combat bark. UICB, which is right over here. To the UICB canvas, we're gonna pull in the UICB in there. There you go. And then we are going to add, let's see, so we got this, and then we're gonna need to make sure, because right now this object is not anchored to anyone at all. So we need to have a person that they are anchoring to as well. So I guess we should assign a token for them to call out, to follow. That'll be a good idea. So we're gonna maintain the height, or maybe we can move the height a little bit actually. Maybe. Actually, we maintain it like that. Then we just need to move it horizontally, depending on the element, depending on the what do you call, the person that we are wanting to call out. Now this is the difficult part. Oh, I just realized something. Yeah, I don't think we need a container for this one if we're gonna have one, so we can delete this container callout. So you'll be your own thing, Bubble, and then I guess we'll put the anchor right over there. So it will grow and small, it will all focus on there, and it will get larger, get smaller from that. Then we need to set up its location. Its location should be determined. I think the UI combat bark should have a variable, and then it itself will determine where its position is at any time. So we're gonna have an update function here, so that every frame we can update the location of this creature. And then we will also need a data over here, serialized field. We will need a game a transform. Transform that our players can afford to. Hey, no problem. Thanks for hanging out, Critical. It's been fun chatting with you. Feel free to hang out anytime. Oh, tomorrow we're gonna play some Barrow. Yeah. Thanks, man. We'll see you. Bye. And let's go for sure. Alright. So this one we're gonna get the transform for the target, basically. So all time this object's transform position should be equals to actually it should be a vector 3 pos equals to transform position. this object's transform position, its x should always be alright. Yeah, I do not know why, to be honest. Like, I set it to null and it's still in Minecraft because I played Minecraft last Thursday. That's so far away, it's still there. But I'll need to figure that out. Thanks for letting me know, though. Alright, back to coding. We got a transform position and we're gonna move the position. I guess we need to set the position x to a specific position. Camera dot main dot screen to world. No, it would be world to screen. World to screen, and then we're gonna get the t target transform. Transform t target position. So we get its position. But we don't want to modify the x, so we're gonna take the x like that. So it is a world, we bring it to the screen, and then pause will be there. That way it will always apply, but that is assuming if t target is not equals to null. There you go. Alright, beautiful. So now that we have the target, we need to set it up. So let's go with at the combat controller at the start of the combat round when we want to select combatant. We'll just put in here combat controller, no, combat UI controller. Combat UI controller dot instance dot I need to execute the combat bark, so I guess I need to show. So I wonder if I should make it an instance just for this particular one. It is a separate thing entirely. No, all controlled by the UI is based on this combat UI controller, so let's keep it like that. So I guess we'll have to make a new section down here specifically for barks. Stack and region. So we're gonna have a public void generate bark basically. So when we call generate bark, it will randomly call out a character for them to bark. So not game controller, combat controller dot instance dot combatant ID. We're gonna get combat controller dot instance dot I want to get player. Nope. Player. No, that's only get distance to player. The combatant, death combatant, get closest combatant, a combatant current, combatant weakness. Oh man, there's nothing about getting the player combatant. How would you do that? No, there's a get player, get combatant or something, right? Get combatant by faction. There you go. Get combatant by faction, and then we can say faction players because we want the player to bark. So with this, we get a list of ints. We're going to randomly pick one. So dot random. I don't think there's a random function here. Nope. No, I don't. So this is gonna be a list of ints like that. Will be a list combatant, and then we are going to int random. We're gonna randomly select a combatant by doing random range. No, just random value I think is good, times with list combatant -1 times with list combatant count So this one will get 3. Random value will range is inclusive of 1, so we can't do just count, we need to do count minus 1. So once we have random value times the red, so we get one of those, and then we're going to need to list combatant. We need to select this like that. Alright, that is a mess of brackets, but it should work. Oh, apparently not. Ah, I see. So we get the combatant and we want the transform. So we'll get transform T. So we will also set UI combat bark dot setup callout. There you go. It shouldn't be transformed because we want to get the barks as well. So I guess it will be combatant info CI. No, just combatant maybe. It'll be a it'll be combat object. There you go. Combat object. So it'll be a CO. Alright, so first I need to modify setup callout because right now it's only taking all the shit. So instead of all the shit, we'll change it to simple. Just callouts. Just callouts. And the other thing is transform, which is the target. So T target is equals to target. This one will be callouts dot callout. Easy. This one will be callouts dot response. Callouts dot response to, and finally callouts dot what is this? Correct response. Beautiful. So now we have this, we should be able to do it up here. Since this one requires CO dot, we can basically have a function within CO to get random callout. So we're gonna go over, go to definition. Gonna have another one, public string get public callout, get random callout. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah. Let's finish it up. It's almost late night already. It's almost midnight on my side. So let's finish this up. Get random callout. That will be in CI combatant info dot CP. CI dot, we need to get a combatant preset. Is it CP in here? I don't think CP is in here. Yeah. CI dot preset, I think. Apparently not. Combatant info. I have some questions for you. How do I get your preset? I guess it's preset somewhere. Or is that not available? No, because all the preset information is taken from here. So I guess we're gonna have to do it ourselves. Public callouts array will be callouts. It'll be preset get return preset dot callout. I get a feeling that that is not public yet. Combatant preset. Callouts are not public, so we need to add another one down here. Public callouts array, callouts get return callout. Voila. So in the combat object there will be CI dot combat control. Nope, not combat controller. Oh my god, there's so many layers. There you go. preset dot callouts, and then in the combat object ci dot callouts will provide us with a list, or no, it'll be an array of callouts. Then I just need to get one of them basically. So int random equals to random dot value times callouts dot length minus 1. So we'll get a number, and then we got a random value. We'll multiply that with a random, so we'll get a random range of 0. I feel like a random range would have been better. Don't have to do all this. Random dot range, right? Random dot range will get minimum inclusive, maximum inclusive. So minimum 0, maximum is ci dot callouts dot length minus 1. There you go, much prettier. Now we got the random number, then we can return a random callout. So return ci dot callouts a random, and that's how we get a random callout. That way, in the combat UI controller, so instead of trying to get this random value blah 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 blah, we're just gonna get the int of random range between 0 and co dot random range between co and list combatant count minus 1. There you go. I don't even need this apparently. Alright, so now that we get the list, then we're gonna show co get random callout. Beautiful. And we also need the transform on the target, aka co.transform, and then we're gonna need to uicb dot start show text, and done. So, and then at the UI combat bark there, we don't need to show, we just need to hide at this beginning. And then combat controller at the start here, we're going to combat UI controller instance dot generate bark, randomly select a bark basically, and we should be good. Let us see. So a random character should bark out now. Let's save everything here as well in case we crash, and there you go. 1 hit, 1 kill. That's all. Nice work. We stop. Let's run again. And we'll get... What do you think about that? So it kind of works. Right now the position's not quite right, so we're going to have to adjust that. I'm just gonna have to adjust it because right now it is moving splendidly right now. I just need to position it because I think the position of this bubble right now is based on the center, most probably. Let's check. Yeah, most probably it's the center that's exactly there. So we need to have an offset in terms of its position. So UI combat bark, update X, so we'll need to X and then plus vector right times its width somehow. I'm not sure how to get that. Rect transform dot width maybe. Nope. Transform dot width. Nope, that's not a thing as well. I guess this is a good question. I need to figure this out. But for now, I guess I'll do 100. Oh wait, how wide is this thing? It's 400, so maybe 200 then. So that way, when we press play, call out. Okay, that's a bit too far. Let's lessen it a little bit. 150 maybe. Dammit is... Oh no, Dammit is not Deckard. Dammit is Lupin. Okay, Dammit, it's Lupin. So actually, we actually might actually be correct. Like, what the fuck? See what we get next. We got Dammit. Dammit is supposed to be Lupin over here, so maybe we'll write up a little bit. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll add a 50 on there. No. We'll add another 80 like that, maybe. Alright, there you go. Although we need to make the bubble slightly smaller. So bubble, let's make you slightly smaller like that. There you go. One strike, one kill. Nice. Let's try again. What do you think about that? There you go. One more time. I'm not sure I can go on. Yes! We are doing fine, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, I want to just do a... What do you call? Timeout. After 5 seconds, it should disappear, aka the life over there. So, finally, we need to yield. Return null. Return new wait for seconds equal to duration life. So we wait for that, and after that we're just gonna scale. I guess we're gonna do a reverse scale, some shit, you know. I'm gonna set the scale to 1, I guess. And then we're gonna do a reverse scale like so. Animation 0.5 is actually maybe too long. I might do 0.2 or something, you know. Actually, now think about it, we don't have to do... We can do lerp. That way it'll be like vroom, vroom, a bit faster. So instead of waiting for this to having to figure out what the time is for this one, we can just do local scale is equals to vector 3 lerp local scale starting from image background transform dot local scale. Target is vector 1 and then 0.1f like that, and then at the end we can just do this vector local scale equals to vector 1. Ah crap, that's in. And then vector 1, and then we also need to do vector 3 dot distance between image background local scale here and vector 1. The distance between the two is less than 0.01 float like that. Now we don't need scale, we don't need nothing. We might not even need this basically. basically we'll do that, but this one is 0, and this one is not image background but image response 1. So image response 1, transform local scale vector 1. There you go. We can remove all these debug stuff here. We'll just do this basically. Copy, paste here, and voila. With that, the thing will animate pop pop, and then we'll animate them to zoom out as well with this. So this one, the target is 0, and I think that should be good. I have return null on all of them. That way when they pop a little bit faster. That's too fast. Okay, so there's a couple of issues there. The pop-ups here didn't even come out. Image response local scale 1 2 target vector 1. Oh, I guess it's because image response dot transform dot local scale equals to 0 is kind of like the requirement of it, huh? I guess we'll put it under oh no, it is supposed to be 0. What is wrong with it then? The local scale is 0, so it shouldn't be a problem. It should woof came out. Because it looks like it was stuck here, but I don't think it is. Maybe we'll do here debug log I, and we'll do int I equals to 0 I plus plus. Just see how long you stuck there, my man. Nice chill song before we end our stream, because we are actually closing up to my bedtime, so I can't stay here for too long. But that is not running. That is curious, isn't it? Get the feeling that there might be some issue here with the image response scale, but let's check the image response scale again just to be sure. By the looks of it, the scale might be 0, which it is. If we can increase it to 1 here, it'll be so much better, but it doesn't. It seems like this function here didn't even run through. I don't know why did it skip, because we need it to go through the thing, so I'm confused. I'm not sure what's the issue here. We're gonna need for it to go. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. It's close to my bedtime and I find this error right now. Oh, why? We're stuck here. I don't know what to do. We're gonna fight you. I'm stuck here. We're gonna rap, but I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I just wanna be here, write this code. I just wanna finish this and then go to bed. I don't know why I say to bed. I wanna say bed. I don't wanna say bed. But here's I am. Finishing this rap right now. Nope. Finishing this code right now. But I'm stuck here right now. So help me. Oh. Oof. This is the worst kind because the error doesn't come out, so you can't predict. Thing is, the debug log doesn't even come out. That means get the feeling that the image local scale here might not be as 0 as you think. So let's check vector 0 like this and let's see what happens, shall we? Go, let's run the code. Just want to finish this right now. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why we're not going through this thing. This should be far, but it's not. Why? I don't know why we're not going through this thing. The thing there can show it just like that. Well, in here it's not showing. I don't know why we do this like that. I don't know why we're gonna make that but let's change to the life duration to 1 and see if the code went down there. How is it gonna go when I went there? So let's wait and see the thing comes out. We wait for 1 second and it should disappear now, but it's not disappear now. I don't know why, but we're gonna find it out now. So we're here today, we're waiting for it. Look 0, but I feel like we might be stuck in here. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna check, and see if we go through. So we press this play button again and again just to see what's going on. We're figuring out the code, the issue, figuring out if the issue is here then, but nope, the issue is not there. I feel like that's not clear. Maybe the issue is it doesn't even left that area yet. Cause that's show everything, but it doesn't show all the text just yet. So maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna go up here for the text now. Move the eye right up here to the back now. And then we're gonna wait and see if the text comes out over there, and maybe it just goes through on and 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 on. But hey, we'll see. Maybe it'll just stop right there. That to me, you can see it stops at 29, and that's just right. It did leave, but it didn't just go through all the way. I don't know why that's the case. Image background is the case. I know why you want to do that, so I'm gonna go like this. I thought I'm done, but apparently not. I'm gonna do again. I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put the code here, then here, and here, and then I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 3. Let's see if code works, yo. Now, you can see it went through every single thing. It seems like the distance is already less than 0, already less than what required over there. Maybe I need to check the distance just like that and see why the distance is so dumb. Even though it's not like that, I don't dumb. We'll see. Raps are so easy. I can rap like a little squeezy. I don't know why I'm going on. I feel like I'm a motherfucking King Kong. The scale is distance is 1, so it's nowhere near 0.01, but it's already there. Why are you done? I just don't care. I don't know. I know now. Maybe the issue should be doing around. It should be going while the distance is larger than 0.01. Then the loop will keep going on and on. No, we're gonna change here. I hope everything's gonna be better here. And just play and it goes. And now we go and pop. Yeah! I'm so smart right there. I'm done. I'm finally done right here. Maybe I'll do a bit more coding for tomorrow, but for now, I'm down. Rain. Very voice out. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Stop here right now. Done some coding. We've done some chatting. We've done some singing. I don't know why this became a freestyle rap time, but I guess it's time for me to stop time. I need to find a way to end this rap time. I'm just gonna eat time and go. See you guys.